Welcome to another episode of TE Destinations. I'm your host, Rob, and today we're going to cover one of the greatest archaeological finds in history, the ancient Roman city of Pompeii. We're going to cover the Roman Forum, the theater, the amphitheater, the house of the Dancing Fauns, the house of the prostitutes, and much more. Andiamo! How to get to Pompeii? It's actually easier than you think. From Rome, you take a 1 hour and 15-minute fast train to Napoli Centrale, and then it's a hop, skip, and jump to Pompeii. From Naples, you have to take the famous Vesuviana train line that literally circles part of the volcano Vesuvius. It's about a 45-minute train ride to take you to one of the most famous ancient city excavations in the world. When you get to Pompeii, best to avoid the ticket sellers right at the station and either get your tickets online or go to entrance gate at Porta Marina to buy your tickets. A scrumptious sandwich, some lovely greco di tufo, white wine, and of course lots of water to prepare us for the Disney World for archaeologists. We arrive at the main gate. Eccoci qua, the vast, amazing, ancient Roman city of Pompeii, which is simply breathtaking. Imagine that you are walking up from the beach to get to the marina gate to get up into the city. Here is one of the few places where you are taken back in time to truly see and feel an ancient Roman city and get an idea of what the daily life was like for the Romans. We start our time-traveling adventure at the heart of this city, the Roman Forum, with the volcano Vesuvius looming in the background. Remember that it was this volcano that erupted in August of 79 AD and covered the port city of Pompeii with almost 20 feet of ash and pumice stone over a period of 4 days. The house of the Dancing Faun, filled with statues, frescoes, colonnades, and gardens, is clear proof that this is one of the most luxurious properties of Pompeii. But don't forget to look down on the floor to see one of its greatest treasures. These stunning mosaics depict Alexander the Great and the Persians at the Battle of Issus. Onward and upward as we go to our next potential home. The house of Marcus Lucretius Frontone is quite elegant and on a smaller scale. The Romans use personal physical descriptions to sometimes define their name. I can relate to Mr. Marcus Frontone because I too have a big forehead. As I skip over the stepping stones that were used to avoid dirty floodwaters, I am in search for the theater. I instinctively want to go up on the stage to perform, but I am equally happy to have a seat and imagine what performances were like 2,000 years ago. Now it's time to go to the local cleaners. As we travel through the streets, beautiful images of gods and phallic symbols abound. There's a whole lot of the city that is being restored and newly excavated. Rewind back to the images of the gods above the door. Notice that there is only a stone wall of pumice and ash there. That is what still needs to be dug out. We spend the whole day strolling to the city through various homes and gardens, and now we get to the Terme Stabiane, the Stabian Baths, where the Romans would exercise, bathe, and relax. Just take a look at the ceiling of the male locker room area. And now what we've all been waiting for, the Lupinare, or local brothel house. It is debated, but the thought is that these images were ways to communicate to the clients what specialties awaited for them should they enter the specific chamber. Best to know what to expect when one goes to a brothel, I always say. And now we walk out of the city gates through a road flanked by an acropolis to one of my favorite sites of the excavations of Pompeii, La Villa dei Misteri, the Villa of the Mysteries, which has without a doubt some of the most outstanding ancient frescoes you will ever see. They supposedly depict a young woman being initiated into a Greco-Roman mystery cult. The exquisite frescoes are some of the finest you will ever see from the 1st century BC. Well worth the extra time to get here. And now, the amphitheater. It is one of the oldest and first amphitheaters to be built in stone, and I had forgotten that it was in such good condition. The acoustics are amazing and still seem to be intact. It was a scene for famous riots that took place in the area in 59 AD, which resulted on a ban on the city for these kinds of games for over 10 years. From the Roman Forum of Pompeii to the wonderful amphitheater. Thanks for watching our video. And a special thanks to Through Eternity Tours. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click on that bell when you want to be notified of all our new content. Ciao!